Hello.
Gag until it pukes.
Thanks. It's okay. It's okay. That can be edited out.
That was good.
Hello and welcome. I'm here with my beautiful wife, Mrs. Kelsey Rames, and today we are going to do the first ever episode of my interview podcasts. It's an honor to have you. Thank you, my beautiful wife. I appreciate you doing this for me. So let's just jump right into it. I have a list of questions that I have prepared. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. This is specifically related to trucking things. So I might title the video like an interview with a truck driver's wife, or relationships and trucking. No, that's bad. I'll put more thought on that later. Okay. How long has your husband been a truck driver?
I think like 8 years.
8 years? Okay. That's a good bit of time. That's a while. Okay. What was it like when he first started? Like home time and pay. What was that like?
The pay wasn't very good. And
I see you're cringing. Is that because you've never been interviewed before?
oh my god,
Well, just pretend like I'm not recording you right
I
now.
can't not think about it.
All right.
Okay.
What is the worst part about being married to a truck driver?
The time away.
The separation.
Mhm.
Yeah. I would agree with that. That's a big hurdle. It's hard. What is the best part about being married to a truck driver? And if you say the time away, I'm gonna slap you.
The time away. I don't know.
Why do we do it?
The financial, I guess. It helps build a better life for our kids.
Exactly. This is a sacrifice that we are making together. Definitely. How is parenting children being married to a truck driver? How does that work out for you?
It's rough.
How so?
Especially with like no other help, or no other
Support
support system.
Yeah.
Doing it by myself. Long
Oh,
nights, long days, 24 hours a day.
Exactly. If you don't have a good support system set up, then it is challenging to just do the basics in parenting. That's grandparents and brothers and sisters, and just child care for when you need them. How many kids do you have?
We.
You. How many kids do we have? For the
3.
people that don't know, we have 3. Yeah, we have 3 beautiful girls who are supposed to be in bed right now. Oh, the baby. Got it. Okay. Is it worth it? Do you think that...
Ask me in 2 years.
Okay.
I mean, I'll be able to tell you when you're home.
Have you ever considered becoming a truck driver?
No.
Oh, that was quick.
No.
Thought never crossed your mind we could do the husband and wife team driving?
No, thank you. You do fine by yourself.
Okay. All right. I'll train you.
No,
I'm a trainer. I don't know if you knew.
I knew. I'm okay.
I make baby truck drivers.
That's okay.
If you ever wondered how baby truck drivers were made, this guy right here.
Well, yeah.
Okay. Can you think of any significant stories about relationship? What is some of the challenges that we faced? A scenario where I may have been away that I missed.
The birth of your first child.
I was there.
You made it just in the nick of time.
I was there just in time.
You made it just in the nick of time.
I didn't know. It was so close.
It was really close.
It was so close. I was breaking every speed limit to get there. I wasn't about to miss that. Yeah, I got there right on time. And how long did I stay there?
4 days.
That was terrible.
And then you had to leave for like a month again.
Yeah, this was when I first started trucking at a company called CRST, Cedar Rapids Steel Transport, back in 2015, 2016, right around there. And 2015. And so I got my CDL with them, and I had a 10-month contract, and their home time was out 4 weeks, home 4 days. I earned my stripes. I did that for a year. We did that for a year, and I had a baby in the middle of that. I got home for 4 days, and I sat with my pregnant wife for 4 days, and then I went back out on the road again to provide for our family. Can you believe how far we've came and all the sacrifices that we went through?
It's hard.
Oh yeah, definitely. And a lot of people might get into this with some expectations, and I'm telling you what, it is completely different than whatever you could imagine. Because I had no idea what I was getting myself into when I signed up for this.
You gotta have strong bond.
Oh yeah, for sure. You have to have a good relationship with the person that your partner when you're going on the road. It's just a given. What are some sacrifices that you have to make in this being married to a truck driver? So, what are some of the sacrifices that you personally have to go through? Now, this is to give advice for like women that may be listening to this that are considering their partners going to be truck drivers. Give them a heads up, warn them about what you could expect.
There's a few. If you have kids, self-care, maintenance for yourself, prioritizing yourself, your life. If you don't have a support system, you can't really just like go do whatever because your significant other isn't there.
Yeah, basically single mom in it.
Yeah, pretty much a single mom. So any support that you would need or anything to have time for yourself, just forget it. What else is there? Oh, and if you want a career, that's, again, unless you have some very good support system, it's completely out the window because especially someone who's truck driving, they probably make a lot more money than you, and clearly you probably take the L when it comes to the career wave. Yeah. You're the one that has to call off if your kid gets sick or etc.
Yeah, how many jobs have you had to quit because we didn't have childcare? Like babysitters would quit on us and things like that.
I think of right now probably 2 that I absolutely can say 100% sure.
Yeah. Some of them were kind of like, just
moving.
Yeah, changing circumstances in our life that made it better to quit. But yeah, having to quit your job because there was no one else to watch your kids while you worked. Yeah, childcare is a big hurdle if you're gonna have spouses working. So, all right, we have.
And then you feel guilty spending any money that your significant other makes because it's their time. It's their time that they have out there, especially when you're at home with your kids. Even though we're a team and stuff, you still feel guilty spending that money because you're spending their time.
Oh yeah, and I try to view it as we are both on the same team to have a successful family unit. And there are different responsibilities in this family unit, and we have to each, contribute in our own ways that we're capable of. So I appreciate all the sacrifices that you've had to make because of this career choice that, I want to say we made together, but, it kind of feels like you're just along for the ride.
Yeah, I did not make that choice. Tell the truth.
How long were we together before I became a truck driver?
We got together 2013, I believe, around April, so probably around 20. We're probably together almost about 2 years.
2 years. And what were we doing for those 2 years? Like the type of work and things like that?
I just both working multiple jobs. You were doing harder labor stuff, like you worked at a stone veneer place.
Yeah, Heritage Stone. We made like stone veneer for houses and stuff like that. Yeah, that was a hard job. I didn't get paid very well, but I had a lot of hours, so I was able to work a lot. That helped. But yeah, we did fast food together. That's where we met, actually. Where did we meet?
McDonald's.
Oh yeah. We met at McDonald's, and it was love at first sight.
No,
it was anything but. we didn't get along very well when we first met each other, did we?
No.
Nope. Oh, how old were we?
It was 2011, so I would have been 17, probably. 17
when we met, but we didn't start dating until you were 19?
Yeah, probably around... We dated in 2013, so I would have been 19 years old.
Because I know you were pregnant when you were 20, and going on 21.
Mm-hmm. No,
right.
We started... on... Yeah.
Because I think you had Alana right after your 21st birthday.
I was 18, turning 19 when we got together. And you were 22.
Oh, yeah.
But I met you at the end of 2011.
Yep, so we got together and we went through, some jobs where I was doing manufacturing and fast food, just entry-level position jobs. And I found out that we were going to have a baby. And so I decided that I had to make a change, and I went and signed a contract with CRST to get my CDL. And I got on a Greyhound bus. And what did I do?
Left me.
I left you crying at the Greyhound station to go drive trucks in Iowa. What was I thinking?
You were thinking about giving your family a better life.
Yeah. I was trying to provide, that's for sure. So I get out there and I complete the contract. I stuck around for a year at that company, and it was a good learning experience, but the pay wasn't very good. And so that whole year we're like, man, you left to go make more money, and you're not making very good money right now. So come back home. And then, there's been many times where I almost hung up the keys and came home throughout all that. But we stuck around, and now here we are. I've been driving for 8 years. I have over 1 million miles now. And I'm going to be an owner-operator here soon. I have 2 years left of truck payments. And hopefully, when I'm an owner-operator with no truck payments, it would be a lot better position for us to be in, where I could get more home time and have more options, and maybe, build a business where I could be here, because, for me the most important thing is my time. And how I spend my time is how I show what I feel is important. And my family is important. My wife is the most important. I appreciate you, and I want to spend all my time with you. And the final question that I'll have for you is just talk about some of the positives and negatives. I know we've covered a lot of it already, but there was a specific positive. What do you think is something positive that came out of this trucking career for us?
Helped us move up pretty good financially.
We got a home.
Yeah, we did get a home.
After 2 years of driving, I was able to get a mortgage. Yeah. All right. What would you say about, maybe some of the books I read and stuff like that? Do you think that added value to our relationship at all?
Yeah, you be able to have time to like listen to self-improvement things and healing things and stuff like that on the road.
Yeah, I listen to a lot of counseling. That's what it is. That's like guidance and counseling for people in relationships and just in general. So I think that having the time to devote to that, when I'm driving down the road, I could just listen to it on the radio is one of the benefits of it. Let's see. I think we're getting to the end of it. I'm going to let you go. Thank you so much for sitting down here and doing this with me.
You're welcome.
Do you have any final words to say to anybody considering, say they are considering, a couple that is considering getting their CDL and going down this path for this relationship, this long distance relationship? Any advice to them? Final thoughts?
Make sure that relationship is strong. Make sure it's tough. Make sure you don't mind being alone either.
Yep. That's for sure. We have a relationship I like to call it's forged in flames, because we've seen some shit. We've been through the fire. We've been through the ringer, and we're stronger for it, fortunately. But I think the circumstances that we went through break lesser bonds. I think that a lot of people quit or throw in the towel. Well, that's the same thing, but
yeah.
They quit or don't even, put in the effort like we have.
Yeah.
And it's a choice. It's a choice to love. It's a choice to wake up and,
sometimes it would feel easier to quit.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. But again, I just think that, hey, why are we doing this? What is it for? And that's what motivates me, the reasons behind it. But thank you so much for participating in the first ever interview. I hopefully will have more for you guys down the road. Everyone, have a good night and be safe out there.